JJ, I think we can make an endless supply of food with these beds. And by the way, are you okay with the fact that there's a secret lab right outside our house?
Mikey, something tells me it's best if we go and see what happened in that lab.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be suddenly infected with a dangerous virus or eaten by a monster.
You're right. We should check it out ourselves.
Yes.
And I think we're worrying for nothing. Because there's a very good scientist working there.
Whoa.
So he wouldn't be doing any serious experiments.
I really want to believe all of this, but we still have to be careful. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that there was some kind of monster in here.
Whoa!
Although I haven't heard any scary noises yet.
JJ, are you sure of what you're saying? Because there's a huge zombie standing right in front of us. And look, he's doing something. I'm guessing it infected the scientists. So let's get out of here as fast as we can.
Mikey, are you sure we're even going to be able to get away from a monster that big? I've never seen a zombie that big in my life. So we're in real trouble. And let's send the golems to fight it.
I say we just lock ourselves inside the house and take all the armor we have.
Yes.
This zombie is really big, so it can't get through the door. And we'll take advantage of that.
I'd be very happy if the armor we have could help us in any way.
Seriously?
But I think we should just go out the window.
Oh.
And then there's no chance the zombies can catch up with us.
We need to figure out a way to destroy this monster.
Whoa.
Because we're the only ones in this village who can fight. But with our weapons and armor, do we even stand a chance? I have little faith.
I feel like we can at least try to do that. There are golems in the village after all. And if we team up with them, there's a good chance we can take out that big zombie. As long as it doesn't infect anyone.
After what you said, I'm more confident.
Booyah.
So let's go and defeat this zombie. After all, he's just a bigger version of the weakest monster. So we'll take him down quickly.
And after that, we'll probably be considered heroes by everyone.
Yeah.
There's this zombie.
What the-
Wait, did he just take a zombie and rip it in two? I don't think I can beat him now.
Ah!
So instead, I'd rather destroy the little zombies.
JJ, I take it we're not doing the boss thing just yet.
Yes.
So let's concentrate on helping as many villagers as possible. And then we'll all have to run away.
You got it right. And I don't know how that scientist could even come up with such a strong and terrifying creature.
Seriously?
Because he had to use a rare potion to do it. But he did it.
I told you that scientist was very smart.
Oh.
Although this time his accomplishments are playing against us. By the way, I think we've managed to destroy most of the zombies.
Boom.
So where do we go?
Look, it looks like we're not going anywhere.
Whoa.
Because a military plane has come to our rescue. And I don't know how they knew there was a strong monster here, but I'm glad they did.
JJ, I don't think we should get excited early
Oh, no.
because the zombie won't give up that easily. And I've already seen him hit the helicopter, so the pilots will have to make an emergency landing.
In that case, we need to get to them as soon as possible. Because if the zombies can infect them too, we won't be able to figure out where we need to go to find the military base.
I also really hope they had a good landing.
Yes.
So let's get through the new zombie crowd. And I'm not sure where they all came from.
Mikey, we can't just walk away because there's too many zombies. So while we have the chance, let's try to kill some of them.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Yes.
Except, I think we're about to be spotted by a zombie boss. And that's when we're gonna have a problem. But even if that happens, we can just run away.
We also have a bit of a problem with our house. For some reason I don't understand, it's on fire. So we could really use it put out. Although I'm not sure we even need it anymore.
JJ, of course we still need a house. So we'll just put it out quickly and then run on. And by the way, I think this military base is very close to this village.
I actually remembered that she was really close.
Yep.
So just a couple minutes run and we'll be there. But it also means the zombies can get there quickly.
But it'll only get better. Because if this zombie comes into the military, he'll be wiped out in seconds. Because I'm sure they have tanks and powerful weapons.
Whoa.
Mikey, look, there's the military base. And it's so cool how it's made. Now I see why you believe they can fend off a zombie attack. So let's be a part of their army.
Yeah.
We should be taking...
General, good afternoon. We come to you from a village where a large zombie monster is currently raging. And we want to help you destroy it.
Guys, to be honest, I've been waiting a long time for someone like us, because we're a little short on fighters right now. And since we're facing a big threat, I'm accepting you into the army. Now, let's go shoot.
I'm so glad they let us shoot guns right away.
Yes!
Because the last time I was in the army, they made us go through a lot of test lanes.
Whoa.
But it's a different environment now. If I don't learn how to shoot a machine gun quickly and accurately, I'll be of no use in combat.
No.
And by the way, there are also grenades. I don't know how to handle those.
Huh?
And I'm a little sorry Mikey went for supplies, because he should have learned how to shoot too.
Mm-hmm.
Although if this goes the way I think it's gonna go, I'm the only one who can beat that zombie.
Booyah!
And while I have time off from the war, I'll be
Whoa.
shooting targets with different types of weapons. Because I need to become a professional in no time.
Yes!
Good thing there's a big arsenal. And what if we still can't beat that big monster with bullets? There's still a chance its body is bulletproof. Then we'll have to come up with some kind of potion. Except without that scientist, it's useless. After all, only he knew what he was creating. Anyway, there's no point in my thinking about it for now. Because all I can do is practice shooting. And when Mikey comes, I'll give him a gun too. And can I even test grenades here? I don't really feel like wasting valuable supplies, but I'll just throw one grenade. So,
Whoa.
nothing bad should happen. I believe that.
Huh.
And by the way, what are those weird noises I'm hearing right now?
Ah!
Oh, not that. It's like I didn't hear the zombies sneak in at all because of the loud gunshots. But what's happening on the surface right now? Because of my inattention, another soldier turned into a zombie.
Whoa.
So as much as I'd like to, I'll have to destroy him. And then I want to find Mikey as soon as possible. Because he's not gonna make it on his own. I can already hear the utter horror going on outside.
Oh,
So I need to
no.
at least buy some time until we can escape from the military unit. And this was the safest place. I'm also really creeped out by the amount of zombies that are coming this way.
Boom.
Because there couldn't possibly be that many villagers in the village. So all I can figure out is that the zombie boss has learned how to make copies. And even though they are many times weaker than the original, but even with weapons, I'll have a hard time defeating them all. But I have to try. Because if all this crowd gets inside the military base, then I have no chance of surviving. I overestimated myself after all.
What
And
the-
there are more zombies in this crowd than I thought. Because I brought so many weapons, but even that wasn't enough. So I'm gonna have to go back and get something stronger. I also need to figure out where Mikey's hiding.
No.
Because he's obviously not gonna come out of hiding until he knows it's safe outside. And that's becoming a problem for me too.
Yes!
Because he has to fight.
Booyah!
JJ, do you really think we should run where there are the most zombies? I think we could hide in the bunker that's in this base. There's definitely enough food there to last us for months.
What the?
But it's not like we can just take on the whole world. So I thought we'd run back to the village. And then we'll figure out how to beat that big zombie.
Seriously?
I mean, we've done it before.
You're right. There's nothing we can't handle. So I'm gonna go in there and take out the big zombie myself.
All right, we've made it back to the village.
Yeah.
Just as I thought. There's a lot of zombies here now. So it's gonna be a real war for us.
Whoa.
And something tells me we should start by killing the little zombies.
You're right. It would be much easier that way.
Booyah!
Because when we fight the big boss, there'll be nothing in our way. And by the way, don't you think you should fight the boss? I'd rather distract him.
You're basically right. I alone should be enough to take out the boss.
Really?
Because now I have grenades, and they do a lot of damage. And by the way, look how fast we can take out the little
Yep, yep, yep.
zombies.
I too have noticed that every minute there are fewer and fewer enemies in our path. So it won't be long before the village will be safe. By the way, it's weird that the boss isn't interfering.
Something tells me he's just assessing our capabilities, and that's not a good thing. Because to me, that means the boss has gotten a lot smarter. He still doesn't stand a chance against bullets, though.
Whoa. And if you get it bad, you can just pelt the boss with grenades.
Yes!
And then there's nothing left of him. It's a good thing we decided to take a walk to the military base.
You're right. Without the help of firearms, we would have become zombies a long time ago too. And then the whole world would have lost to such a threat. But for now, there's still hope. And I hope that soon we will be victorious.
JJ, I have great news for you. Because we've been shooting for so long, we've managed to take out all the little zombies. So now, all you have to do is deal with the boss. And you're gonna do great. That's it. Go show that boss what happens if you try to fight JJ and Mikey. In the meantime, I'll make sure there aren't any more zombies in the village. Good luck with that.
All right, I'll do what I can. This is the end of our battle. And in the beginning, this zombie seemed like an unbeatable boss. Now I'm sure I can do it. So I'm not gonna take a step back. Although this monster is still very strong. So I should keep my distance from him. Because if it hits me even once, I might be destroyed. And Mikey won't fight him anyway. And so far, I'm shooting, and it's no use. It's probably because the bullets are doing too little damage. So I should just throw every grenade I have at him right away. I think that should be enough.
JJ, I hope you're doing well there. Because I've noticed things are good in the village. So when you defeat the boss, we can celebrate a complete victory over the enemy army.
Well, that's great. Now, I'm pretty sure there's no more danger. So I can start attacking the boss full force. And I'll use everything I have to stop him. I hope I can do it. By the way, something tells me he's already very low on health. Because that zombie stopped attacking me so vigorously. And that's just great. Because I thought it was gonna take all night.
JJ, why did you stop shooting? I take it you defeated the boss.
Mikey, we finally made it. So congratulations to you. But look at the cost of doing it. There's almost nothing left of the village. And by the way, have you thought about going to the lab?
I was just gonna suggest you go over there. Because I think we might find something useful there. And we should probably find a potion that cures zombies infected with the zombie virus.
Are you sure we even need a potion like that? Because we just wiped out all the zombies. Although there were a couple villagers left. So you're right, we should get it.
And after we do that, we need to fix our house. Because I'm so tired already, but there's nowhere to lie down. And I'm sorry that the village will be empty now.
Mikey, I think the village will be fine. Because it's only a matter of time before we get new villagers. And believe me, they'll be just as good as the last ones. And now the lab.
It's so nice to have almost everything preserved. So I can easily search the computer for the antidote. And something tells me there is one. So now I'm gonna request a couple of jars.
Mikey, since when did you become so tech savvy? Not that it matters right now though, because you were able to find the antidote, which means we can give it to that villager. Let's go faster.
You're right. We don't have a minute to lose. Let's also put out all the houses in the village, because without our help, they'll just burn to the ground. And that would be sad.
Okay, so that's what we'll do. In the meantime, we have to get to the important stuff. Because if we don't help that villager, he won't last long. I understand he was bitten by a zombie.
Guys, thank you so much for fixing me. But can you do something else for me? I sure can't put these houses out alone. So will you help me do it?
Don't worry. We've been meaning to look into it. So you can get back to your senses and rest for now, and we'll take care of it. I could use a bucket of water, though.
Who would have thought a villager would have a bucket of water in his hands the whole time? Well, we certainly shouldn't have any problems now. And while you're putting out the house, I'm gonna go fix ours.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make this quick. And as soon as I put this place out, I'll be right back in the house to help you. Although I have a feeling you'll be up to speed on your own. How awful it is that the whole village is on fire. It's going to take us a long time to just fix it. But then all the houses will be new.
JJ, how's it going in there? I thought there'd be a lot less fire. But if it's really bad, I can come to your rescue. Because our house didn't take too much damage.
Mikey, don't worry. I think one of me will be enough.
Seriously?
So you take care of the house. I'll be with you in a couple minutes anyway. And we can get this whole thing over with.
JJ, thank you so much for all you do for our village. If it wasn't for you, most of the houses would have burned down. Now I can quickly fix everything up and bring new villagers to live here.
Don't worry, you won't be alone. After all, we're part of this village too. So we'll be there to help you.
JJ, come here. Look how fast I got this fixed. There's not much left. So we'll definitely have it all done by tonight, and we can get a good night's sleep.
Mikey, that's just beautiful. And to be honest, I'm pretty tired already. Because all I've done today is run and fight. And now I'm putting out a village. So I'd love to fall on my bed.
Don't worry, you'll be able to rest soon. But for now, we have to finish our house. And by the way, don't you think we should help the military unit?
You're right. We need to help them too. Because they gave us the weapons to win. But let's do it tomorrow. And today, we'll have a day off from everything.
Yep. You're right. I don't want to do anything else either. So let's call it a night. We fixed the house, we put the village out. So we've done so much already. But the most important thing is defeating the boss.
I still can't believe I was able to take him down all by myself.
Whoa!